Hi everybody, Mystical C, the Medulla Oblongata, and I am here to just bring a message to the collective chosen ones, right? So, chosen ones, that this is a spiritual warfare that is taking place on this planet. This is a fight against strongholds, principalities, and powers in high places, right? Babylon is falling, and you're getting ready to see who people really are. Pay attention to your surroundings. I was listening to Miss Chavez Zhang, and she was talking about how the chosen been dodging bullets like Neo in the Matrix. I know I did, and I'm still doing it. There's nothing that nobody can do about it. You can try to fuck me up, but because I know that you are on this type of timeline, it goes back to you effortlessly. I don't have to go and cast a fucking spell on nobody, right, that has done this shit to me. No, I just send it back to your ass. I send it back. I have a way that I pray. I send it back to your ass. I'm not finna carry around no motherfucking extra weight, no luggage that you want me to carry like I'm some kind of motherfucking, I'm your water boy or water girl or whatever the fuck. Listen, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not carrying around this. What you sitting up doing, you want to talk about me? You want to keep talking? Okay. Collectives, chosen, you know what to do. You know what to do. You're going to send that shit right back. We're not going to play those kind of games because it's too much of this going on, and it's lowering the frequency when people is not speaking their truth. They're not being their authentic self. Then that means they trying to be somebody else or be like somebody else, and then they trying to cause havoc in your life by this right here, because they don't understand or understand or understand where the fuck you coming from. I know people don't get where the fuck I'm coming from, okay? And that's fine. You don't supposed to. It's for me to know and for you to find out, okay? They're gonna call you crazy, chosen ones. They're gonna call you crazy. They're gonna talk about you. And the first thing they're gonna do, let me tell you what they're gonna do. They're gonna start talking about your past. They're gonna start, oh, she was this or he was this. Yeah, you used to do this, and don't worry about that, because the Most High have a way of using folks that have been. They had a bad childhood. Usually it's the black sheep. And people, they love to cast spells and all of that type of shit to try to make this person's life fucked up, get them a bad reputation. They want them to have it's called a humiliation spell that they'll go and cast on the chosen one, the black sheep, right? So the first thing, your so-called, buddies or friends or even people from your past that you used to be in close contact with, when you become conscious, I have my little platform, and they see me or I try to talk to them. The first thing they doing is they're judging me based on my past, not from where I come from to where I'm headed and where I'm going. They want to keep trying to drag you back down that role. And that role right there was never the role for you. And when the chosen one, when we fall off the scene, usually it's because the Most High has gave this person some kind of inclination, some kind of knowing that they are supposed to be on this path. And that's when we end up in isolation. I've been in isolation for a while now. I don't really feel good being around other people's energy like that. I just feel like, I don't fit in. I'm a misfit. That's the reason why. I'm just a misfit. I don't fit in. I'm not supposed to fit in, right? Especially when your own so-called family members do things to you. It's just disgusting. You have trust issues. So because you feel like if my own siblings or if it was your mother, if it was your brother, if they did this to you, I'm talking to my chosen ones now, because I know that all y'all Christian people, y'all ain't went through this, right? Y'all ain't never had to go through nothing like this to where, you probably can't even relate to this conversation that I'm having here, because it's just, it's like, what is she talking about? Okay, I'm talking about some dirty motherfuckers. Okay, it don't fit into your narrative, right? My story, right? But this is my story, right? And when you have family members that mistreat you like that, throw a rock, hide a hand. Actually, this is what they did to me. So because they did this to me, I have trust issues. I don't trust a soul. I don't. I don't think I'm supposed to, and you're not either. You're not either. You don't even. Moving in silence, standing alone in your power, following your intuition, the high priestess. You know what you know. You have trust issues because you know the secrets. You know what people are saying and what they are doing. You know that these people wants to steal your essence. They want your ori on a platter. Okay? So if that came from family members, collective chosen ones, it's just best to stay in your lane. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. These people are monitoring you. They're watching you. They may go on your social media platform. They're not going to push the like or nothing like that. They just want to watch you. Right? And then they want to do that, because this right here is just like casting a spell, so this is what they want to do. They want to fuck your life up with their mouth. Loose lips sink ships. So collective is just best to that is chosen. Stay by yourself. This energy that came with this new moon is bringing out people true colors anyway. You're gonna see them for who they really are. Period. You have that eclipse that came on April the 8th. I don't know about you, chosen ones, collective, But I'm going to tell you something. It was gamma rays that came with that eclipse. See, that type of eclipse haven't happened in a long time. All this stuff that's happening and going on in the heavens, it hasn't happened in a long time. I told people in 2020, I said, whatever you done did, your secrets is coming out. It's going to come out. And during that time, I had already found out what my so-called siblings had did to me. I found out what they did to me and what they did to my mother. I'm not going to stop talking about it. I'm not, because see, it happened to me. So I can talk about it as many motherfucking times as I want to. Okay? And I'm not going to stop talking about it. They said, yeah, they just told me you don't have to. Because you're supposed to let the world know to watch their back. Just because these folks supposed to be family, that don't make them blood. That don't make them, they might be kin to you, but they not your blood. These motherfuckers is part of the boule. They was born into the boule. They was born into the boule. These are fallen angels, these are, where these people be talking about some, I say Jeetin, I don't even want to say the word, right? That name means Jesus. So these people that incarnated in your family that fucked over you, treated you wrong, stole your inheritance. I heard another tarot card reader say one of her cousins stole about $200,000 from her. $250,000. So they incarnate in every family. And the one that, if you haven't experienced this, then maybe it skipped over your family and you ought to be just feeling good about yourself, child, because you did not have to experience this, what I'm talking about, okay? But because I have experienced it, I figured I was somebody special, because I don't look like what the fuck they did to me. I don't look like what I've been through. These people was trying to drag me to hell, all for the love of money. I said once before, these people love money. So when you love money, you'll do anything. You'll off your own mama. You'll put a bullet
an act of God. Let's call these disasters
in
your pollution.
Your best buddy's dome for $1. You see? So being in isolation at this time would be the best thing for you, chosen collective, because this is war. This is spiritual warfare that's taking place. And, there's a lot of people, like the last guy that I dated, I just could not believe that this man, and not just him, his whole entire family is down with this bullshit. And they walking around in this melanin skin. So it goes, if you go and you read in the Bible, it might be in Mark, Luke, and John. I think it's the same story as about the crucifixion. And it says, all of these miracles that I have performed, and yet you say crucify me. Jay-Z made an album called the Black Album. I wonder why. He said all black everything. So who in the fuck you think the one they call Jesus, Jeetin, who you think he was talking to? He was talking to the melanated people. The dirty motherfuckers that went against you, that went against me, them the same motherfuckers that them reincarnated back down here to do it again. To do it again. And to do it again. They'll just keep, because it's a CERN, right? Is that CERN? They have this machine, CERN, and it's siphoning souls and recycling, keeping your ass in some kind of little, you gotta go watch The Matrix, keeping your ass there until they get ready to make you back into a slave again, so you can come down here and do some more of their dirty work. And you'll keep doing it until you become conscious, Christ conscious, that is, and wake up to who you really are and where you're supposed to be going. And I've talked to a few of the conscious people, and I'm guilty. Like, when people piss me off, I will go back into, hey, you better get, because, and now it's probably where I'm better at it. But if you cross me, listen, I'm not finna play with you. Not at all. And I'm not claiming to be the baddest person. No, none of that. But I'm not gonna let you run around here and think that you just gonna, toss me all around. No. That's done. That's done with. Okay? So we have CERN that's, doing their thing up in the heavens. And not just CERN. It's a whole lot of this type of shit going on that we just don't know about. We're not hearing about it because a lot of this shit is in secret for now. It's in hiding for now, okay? But keep your, boots to the ground, okay? This is for my collectives. That is the chosen ones, Starseed Indigo children. It's a whole lot of Starseeds that got fucked up out here. A whole lot of Starseeds got fucked up out here because they didn't follow their intuition. They didn't cut the people off and keep them cut off. If you cut them people off, right? Anybody that you have had to cut off, I think it's best for you to just let that shit go. If they cut you off and then they want to try to surface back around, no good. No good. They come in with a hidden agenda. They are not for your best interest. They are not for your rise. They are not for your come up. They are coming to siphon. These are energy vampires that's running around here. They want to hurt you. They want to hurt you. And that's why I said I couldn't believe this man that this last, and it took 3 years for me to start back even dating again. And then when I did, this dude, him and his whole fucking family was into swapping people's destinies. These are skilled warlocks and witches and 33rd degree Masons, and they are everywhere. And people that go to church all the time, oh, they don't believe what the fuck I'm saying. Oh, well, they come up with some old shit with that's demonic, or maybe she into. Don't listen. I don't want to hear that shit. It's written right there in the book, in the Bible. It's written. Listen, I was listening to this gentleman that was talking about Genesis. The book of Genesis is the book of, it's the generation of Isis, right? All of these things in this Bible was taken from Egypt. So, they gave us the 10 Commandments. No such thing. It's called the 42 Laws of Ma'at. I brought that, it's a book. I brought it for my grandchildren. It's like for the children to learn from, right? And it's for us to learn from, okay? Because we all still have our inner child, Okay? So, it says, this gentleman was talking about when Joseph, and they made a play called Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Well, Joseph, I think it was the Pharaoh had the dream, and the Pharaoh went to all of his magicians. It's written. Anybody that's done read that Bible know exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Joseph had the gift like this, except for his was more, he was more like a medium. He was a medium. He could read, right? He could read cards, he could read stones, he could read them bones, he could read them tea leaves, he can read whatever. He didn't even have, he could read coins, whatever. Right? He was the only one that can interpret the dream. It said that none of the pharaohs, now it was this gentleman just brought this up on YouTube. He said none of the pharaoh's wizards, magicians, none of the pharaoh's magicians, wizards, same thing. Magician is a wizard. Wizard, magician. They make that shit happen, right? None of the magicians could decipher the Pharaoh's dream. So the Pharaoh went and got Joseph. And remember the part, now I read this because when I went to church, when I used to go to church, yes, I went to church every single day. Every day. Yes, for the after school program and all of this stuff to try to help when I was trying to change my life, trying to do the right thing. So this thing go back further than what you think. This right here, it goes back further than what you believe. It's written in the Bible. And a whole lot of y'all out there thumping on that Bible, you better go and read it. You better go read it, okay? And get you a thesaurus and a Webster's dictionary, and you take it from there. Yes, okay? And so none of the Pharaoh's magicians could decipher the dream. And that's when Joseph came and said, not summons him, but he had he sent for him. So, and I think it was Joseph, he may have been in jail. I think he was in jail. It's a good book to read. That's the Bible, it just clearly says, it doesn't say that it is the truth. It says that it is the greatest story ever told. And then it says King James Version. It's up to you. But anyway, Joseph deciphered the dream and told him that it was going to be like 7 years of harvest and 7 years of famine. So the king need to, get his grain and shit, his pantry in order, because it was going to be 7 years of famine that was going to come. And Joseph also looked at one of the magicians that was a fake and a phony and said, the crows is coming to pluck your motherfucking brains out. He didn't cuss, of course. But he said, who knows? Because that book, who knows? I'm quite sure they wasn't walking around like they was just holier than thou and all this shit. Joseph looked at him and said, the crows coming to pluck your brains out. See, that's what's happening to a whole lot of these warlocks, these witches, these 33rd degree Masons that's running around here. You doing any fucking thing for wealth. And see, this is where the chosen ones, you start seeing, listen, if you on this path, stay to yourself. Stay to yourself, all that. Listen, sex is what they use to siphon your energy, because especially a woman, both it takes two to tango, right? So this is for the masculine and the feminine. Your sacral energy is connected to the root chakra. The root chakra is connected to, and right between there, your sacral energy is, and these motherfuckers that studied it, they know all about it. They have went to the school of the occult, and they have taken it and twisted, just like a whole lot of people. This is why the world's fucked up. They twisted that shit around and was like, I can get paid off this bitch. That's what they want. So I'm talking to the collect, I'm talking to the child, I'm talking to anybody that can understand and overstand what I'm talking about. Keep your legs closed to these fools and keep your male principle to yourself. Because these women, some of these women is so demonic and so dark from studying the occult. Studying occult science that is okay, well, you know, Eastern Star cannot be a Mason because it's a double standard with that. But they're witches and they're warlocks, right? And then they go out and recruit. They recruit these people that, you know, will sell their soul for $1, right? So they come to, it's like a vampire. I'm telling you, I had sex with this dude, and he was a very skilled warlock. I mean, this motherfucker, I was walking home from work one night, you know, the bus didn't come, so, you know, I'm walking, and some said, look up, and something said that it was his motherfucking ass. This motherfucker was up, then shape-shifted into the motherfucking sky, was just looking at me, dark, black, and I guess he thought, you know, I was going to be scared. I said, who is that, the black god? Because I was listening to Bobby Hemming talk about the black god. Oh, I said, oh, that must be the black god up there. No, that was his black ass. Sitting up here shape-shifting and doing all this. You will be surprised what motherfuckers know how to do. I'm telling you now, but hey, listen here. You got the red pill and the blue pill. You going to live and you going to learn. I took the red pill, because I did not want to keep living in this illusion. So, yeah, keep your energy to yourself down there, because, you know, that is your lower self. And that is something that, you know, hey, it's used to, you know, you go through your stages and phases, and, you know, you're a being having a human experience, you know, and you grew up having sex, you know, so hey, that's a sensation, you know, you may miss it or whatever, but I'm telling you now, don't do it. These motherfuckers, like, they can smell, they sniffing you out, like there's like hounds out here. They trying to either they're trying to get rich off of you, or they need to use you as a sacrifice. And this is the reason why I said that a lot of starseeds, indigo children, Blu-ray children, crystal children, they are dead in the grave, because, you know, and a lot of it came from social media. They was in on this. Yes, because these people was, you know, that's why it's called a profile. They was profiling you, profiling the chosen ones. And they knew, like, ooh, I got to get this one, because this one right here, you can manifest a Mercedes Benz off of this one, and we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna get her back, and then we're gonna just kill her. We're gonna offer her to Baal. We're gonna offer her to that Baal and what's the other one? Pan. Some people say Pan. They say it's a star, like a dwarf star or something like that. But hey, they say it's a demon named Pan. And I know I saw one had them hoof like feet and shit, like I can't describe, like a walking on hoofs. I saw them, and that's why I try to, encourage, the chosen ones, hey, take care of yourself so that you can see. You can see what people is trying to do to you. You can see that they are up to no good. They want your life. They want to siphon your energy. Disgusting. They're just totally disgusting. They're just earthworms. They're so fucking low. Their energy, their frequency is so low. And it's like, how low can you go? You see? And that's the reason why I say I have trust issues. I don't trust motherfuckers because my siblings try to fuck with. I don't even like saying that they them some motherfuckers that my mama had. They is not my siblings. And I hope when they hear this, hey, I feel just like I'm gonna continue to feel like this. One of them died. I'm not going to that shit. I did not go. I would not go. I'm not going. Okay? And the same rule apply for me. You won't even know. Not you collective. I'm talking about them sick motherfuckers that my mother had. They will not even know. That's how sick they are. That's how sick they are. I never want to have nothing to do with them. I would just probably barf to see their fucking face. They're disgusting. They would do anything for money. And that which they think they stole from me. Do you actually think, Chosen, that them folks can take something from you? Now, it's an illusion. See, what they fail to realize when they doing all this magic shit is that it's an illusion. So, it's what it is. It's an illusion. And you can't steal shit from me. You can't take nothing from me. You can't take nothing from me because whatever is meant for me is mine. It may have looked like you stole it, but the divine got something for your ass. The divine got something for you. And they got a way of showing you how to conduct yourself and how to treat people with kindness, how to treat people with love, instead of trying to steal and harness their energy and take from them and steal from them because you're weak. These people are weak. They have fallen from grace. Like I said, these are falling angels, or they say Zeus have children too. That's the one they call G. I don't like to use that word, but they call him Jesus, right? But the word Jesus is saying Jesus, and you can't get around it. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you like what I'm saying either. Maybe it's not for you to hear. Skip past it. Go to another video or something. But this is what it is. This is what it is. And like I said, I don't even know if I got a chance to get this part out. There's some conscious people. There's people in the conscious community, especially the gentlemen that's running around here, and you're not, it's vice versa. It's the same thing with the women. You're running around here, you're not acting like you're conscious. Now, this one gentleman tried to tell me, see, I don't wear my unks. You see, I don't wear my... I said, well, mine is a talisman. I don't know what your unk is, but mine is a talisman. And I'm going to wear mine because this is what I rep. Well, remember they said the KKK, their skin is their listen, fuck, I don't give a fuck. Listen, the KKK do what they do, and I'm gonna do what I do, okay? And this is my protection. This is, you ain't coming up against it. No warlock, no witch, no nothing. You ain't coming up against this. You ain't coming up against me and mine. Period. It's no winning. Okay? It's no winning. So, and then, the conscious, this conscious, fella, he was just kind of all over the place. I really didn't like it. I didn't like it. So I said, I think I better just stick by myself. I'm gonna stay by myself. Because if you supposed to be conscious, why the fuck is you digging trying to find out, something about me? Which I tell motherfuckers about me. Back in my day, yes, I was promiscuous. So if you want to say, they gonna say, oh, you was a hoe. Yeah, I was hoeing around, sleeping with Tom, Dick, Harry, Larry, and Joe and John. But that was my past. That was then. This is now. I am very well conscious of who I am, and I refuse to lose. See, back then I was a loser. Now I'm a winner. You see? And all of that I did back then was to teach me never to go back down that path. That route right there was nothing. It was nothing. It left me feeling empty, nasty, and lonely. But not no more. See, because I don't need motherfuckers to validate who the fuck I am. So if I never had sex again in my life, I think I would be doing myself a favor. Everybody that has sex, everybody know what that is. If you're not Christ conscious, then you don't know what it is. You're just still running around here you going along to get along. You being the way these motherfuckers want you to be. You see? So, just, to the chosen ones, seriously. I've been serious the whole time. Even if I laugh, I'm serious. Stay away from these vampires. All they want is your energy because they cannot manifest anything. They have slept around with too many different people, more than what the fuck I just talked about with myself. They done slept with triple time, and that was back then. I'm talking about these people is doing this now. They doing this now. I can count how many times me and this last gentleman slept around. That's how little it was. That's how little sex, intimacy that we had, okay? It wasn't about shit, no way. It was, this person was using me to gain, to have something to take back to his significant other, because her sacral chakra can't produce. It can't do anything because she is incubus, succubus, or whatever the fuck. Which one is it? The woman is the succubus and the man is the incubus, or you tell me. But she's that, okay? And he can't even see that because she got him. He think he a warlock. He done tied his soul with the. Oh shit! I'm trying to think of what feminine. Jezebel. Worse than that though. Worse than that. It's like Jezebel on steroids. He has connected. He don't even know his name. He'll do anything. He don't even know why he would do anything for this woman. This woman is casting glamour spells, doing sex magic, making it seem like, these women is, honey, all of them, something else. They would do spells to make it seem like they got the best sex that this person ever had. Next thing you know, you probably been with this dude like the dude did me. And he just started acting real, real strange. And I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And then I found out what the fuck. It was this broad, and he dealing with a bunch of witches, and she was dealing with a bunch of witches. They thought they could come up against me and fuck me up. And she was doing this over the dick. She was doing it over, and let me tell you something. If you done had one, you done had them all. What the fuck? This bitch had witches, and thought that I couldn't see them. And I'm like, this is all happening in 5D, right? So you're in the dream state, or in the 4D. You in the dream state. So in the 4D, this was happening. And I seen these bitches sitting on the couch, burning candles, and was looking at me. Mad. Burning candles, and had it all undercover. So the divine is telling me they undercover burning candles on you. And I looked at, in the 4D, because I'm dreaming. But the dream world is the real world. So I remember in this dream, I looked and was like, I told somebody, hey, they're over here burning candles. And walked on. Yeah, this is what she was doing for this man that he can't even produce. He can't give you anything. So you're going to make him do it? You're going to make him? Or was it that she was so intimidated by me, the goddess of love, okay? She was intimidated by the goddess of love. So she said, I'm going to crip walk on this bitch. Well, I'm crip walk too. You're not going to be able to just, do me like that. And you think I can't see you. Okay? And they even went as far as, she showed, like, I could see everything. She showed me, like, I'm going to have him to kill you. Yeah. And this dude cannot understand. He was just going to do it. He was going to just do it. And I said, this motherfucker, come to find out, he is under heavy spell work. And he's supposed to be a warlock. And you cannot see what this woman is doing to you? Come on now, you got to be weak as hell. You're not as powerful as you say you are when it comes to this spiritual stuff. You're letting this woman just, basically, he is her bitch. He is her bitch, and that's what she treats him like. Okay? And he can't even see it. She even turns his whole family, his sister. I could see all these motherfuckers. They thought I couldn't see them. I could even seen the black, these was like shadow people, or whatever they know how to shape shift in. I'm going up the steps this morning getting ready for work. And I saw these motherfuckers walk, but I was like, what the So I just go on upstairs, because this is how these things work, right? Collective, chosen. Listen to this now. They want you to think you didn't see it, right? So I get in the bathroom. So the Christ that's in me said, so this is how they talk to you. So, did you see what you saw? Do you think you saw what you saw? And I'm like, yes. Okay, what you gonna do about it? And I said, okay, I got some for these bitches. And I said, you got to go. And by the time I got finished doing my thing and protecting me and my children, the demons, or whatever them things was, said, I don't want to be They didn't even want to be. I said, you don't even want to be here. They was like, no, because they under judgment. The demons in hell is under judgment. So how you gonna send some shit like that to come for me? When the Most High had already sent the chariot. Sent them the chariot gods for their ass. Okay? So they got the fuck on. And then they was sending this shit all to my job. I could see all these funny looking birds and all. I'm like, these motherfuckers shape-shifted. And come to find out that's exactly what they was doing. Holy Spirit. Can't make it out. Can't make it out. See that? That's that sneaky link right here. 7 of Swords. Manipulation. Dirty. Rotten. Sneaky. Thinking long and thinking wrong. Coming up with a master plan. And put a lot of hope into it. Manifesting. Trying to manifest this on you. Chosen. They tried to do it to me, so they'll try to do it to you. And guess what? That person is an air sign. And I do believe that he could be fucking with a distorted feminine that is an Aquarius. I could be wrong, but when I'm wrong, I'm right. All right, so that's all I have. And I'll be back with another reading. Until the next time, you know, chosen ones. Collective chosen ones. It is a cold ass world out here right now, today, this hour, this minute. You better be cool, baby. Peace and love. Shalom.